All right.
I know, I'm here because the lobby didn't start late, so I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
around.
Well, Belle invited someone up to the cathedral, so Penny's gonna go see who that is.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
And she's gonna go in with her. Rock, have you seen it?
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Doesn't knock her off her feet?
That's why it's got the butt stock.
Do it. Nice.
I have a scythe.
We're
We're scythe bros.
Oh, we are. Scythe.
Actually, do I want to
I have
matcha?
a
I don't know, I'm tired. I'm thinking. Processing.
All right.
You don't need to. Probably gonna be
No, I'm
doing
just thinking
training
what I'm
because I'm
gonna
pretty
do.
sure they're fight nighting right now, aren't they?
Penny's gonna do
Yeah,
target
I think
practice.
they're set up to make sure people weren't beating themselves up.
All right, let me check everything. Yeah, she's looking good. It's a good-looking girl right there. All right, let's do this. Kaiga, little baby woman, less magnetic gun. I know, yeah, it doesn't knock her on her ass, but still, the fact that there are magnets pushing it, it still will give her shoulder a bit of a. I mean, she doesn't jump back like I was faking, like, but her shoulder will get knocked back. Yeah. All right. Great. Oh, yeah. Hey, how's it going? Oh, all right. Everyone's probably in the training room or in the garden. Training room, right?
Us? Dear God. Let's see, there is... Also, S is now a retired detective.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thought.
2 weeks. Like, unconscious.
Lost his leg, became...
Just see cuts across her arm and shoulder and one across the side.
A long time ago.
Hey, Rochelle.
Oh, hey.
Do that. Hey, Bunny.
Hey, how's it going?
Going all right?
I-
Long day.
What the fuck I missed with these two, so...
It's only been a few years.
I finally,
But I'm also deathly
You'll see.
Hey, good
yeah,
job, girl.
so-
Get yourself done.
yeah. So I need to practice shooting at me.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Hey.
Let me get past again.
Oh, you know.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
How you doing?
You better be
Yeah,
ready.
I know.
This
excited.
one's fine. That one doesn't need stitches. These are fine. I
Haven't
can
seen
just
you up here
bandage
often.
these up, to be honest with you.
It's because I've been busy planet side. Like this morning. Very rough morning.
I understand.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I'll see how maybe training and things will get my mind a little bit off of it, or at least studying.
Has
I've
anyone
also just been
seen
studying more often.
studying's good?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
hope things went alright at Orlando Soccer after I left.
Sorry I showed up a little bit late. I had to take care of creepy guy was still there.
Anything, the only thing that we're kind of counting on is for people to
No,
probably
last night ran into a...
weapon rack.
I think I'll go put the gun up before I go into the garden. It's been a while since a Age of Sloppy has been popping off. One, two, three. God, I love the music that Babyface chose. Hmm.
But yeah, no, there's shit that I really genuinely don't understand. Like, I'll be honest, like the more advanced stuff in terms of maths, I wouldn't be able to figure out like who the fuck is Pythagoras and why the fuck do I give a damn about his theory?
What the fuck is a math? And why do we need it?
It's pain. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
Hello.
Penny.
Hey, I never learned any math. I mean, other than basic like addition, subtraction. Sorry, is it a private conversation?
Yeah, same here. Oh no, we was just.
No, we're just chatting.
Yeah. This is Emily, a friend that I met on MetaMeets.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
You doing good?
Yeah. Was
It's good to hear.
practicing shooting earlier today.
Yeah. Damn, I wasn't there to supervise you.
Maestro is complaining every now and then. it gets really upset when you shoot straight up.
Yeah, that one's understandable. Don't do that when you're in a training situation, because the bullet does come back down eventually.
Yeah, that would
I never would have
yeah.
guessed.
I mean,
Some people don't realize that.
honestly, I think it would like.
Listen, I fucked around in Minecraft enough to know how gravity works when it comes to ammo.
Isn't it going fast enough to like get out of the orbit and everything?
Depends on the gun.
The one that you worked on was the one I was shooting with. The mag pistol. Mag pistol, yeah.
Yeah, the mag pistol. That one, I wouldn't be sure. It would probably get really high in atmosphere, but I don't think you'd be able to break it. How unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. Well, I've I think I killed the buzz, so I'm gonna go see what's going on in the training room.
Yeah, fight ended in there, and I was doing a little target practice. I set up some bucklers on the wall for it.
Mm-hmm.
I did not mean to grab that. I am sorry.
Can't believe it.
Everything okay?
Dealing with feelings. Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk, just let me know, but I was just about to go grab some water. I'm sitting in my room for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Need something?
Yeah. Bell met.
Try.
Hmm? Try.
No, I'm dry.
Oh, you're dry.
Like, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell.
Not had enough water yet today, I suppose.
Drinking's important, staying hydrated. And even for me. Gotta drink a good bit of water.
Of course.
Yeah, Bell met someone on Meet and brought them up here. Yeah, so it was. Hmm?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Want to go get some water and talk about other things? We don't
yeah.
have to think about
Yeah,
that?
let's get water.
Okay.
Mhm. Maybe there's a soda in the fridge.
Strange. Wolfman again.
Yeah, yeah, he's glowing. Thank you. I was gonna see if there's soda down here. Why is there a jar of dried up pickles down here? Did y'all ever clean out the fridge? Okay. It might be someone's. There's soda down here on the bottom shelf. You want a soda?
Usually shouldn't. But if there's nothing else. Is there not? There's usually at least a few. And then someone.
Maybe behind the milk?
Reach over you.
Oh, it's fine. Trust me, I don't take offense to it. I'm 3'3". Reality is a thing.
I know. I just didn't want to have to reach over you. It seemed rude.
Ah, some water after this.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Are a lot of people up and about?
Yeah, there's about 12, 15 in the training room. Just no one in the garden.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of
I
people.
saw Valentina somehow, the doctor, headed there as I walked here, but
Oh, okay. Then
she
there's...
seemed by herself, so...
Ah.
Did you see this message from Matrix staff? Roxanne says he wants people to
Oh.
keep an eye on Humsky.
Yeah, until his hit's not a thing anymore.
Yes, I don't really understand what's going on. He did not explain much. I hope he's okay. I have not heard anything from him. Except from early this morning?
What did you say early this morning?
We were talking over the phone.
Ah.
You know, texting.
Do you know what it means when...
Trying to make some plans for something.
Do you know what it means when someone takes a hit out on someone?
Not really, but it does not sound friendly.
So basically, that's when someone hires someone else to kill someone.
Who though? Who is doing this? Do we know? Do you know, or because his message was very vague?
It was very vague.
Just make certain that 2 people are with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I might message him just to make sure he's okay, but there's
It'd probably be a good
a
idea.
bit concerned.
Oh. He posted to security comms.
I can't help it. I like being sassy.
Oh, what did he say?
I mean, that's my natural state of being.
Oh.
He's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
As the friend I brought up here.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah. What is it? What did he say?
They had a meeting with Fox Tech. And Fox Tech
Oh?
and the family have separated. And there were like, passive threats, I guess. Let's see here. Carl found chalk drawings of all 4 of them on the door. This doesn't make sense. What? Went to see the Fox Tech pulled out the meat rack. The family is separate and we are warned they might blame us. We went back to the meat rack.
Hey.
Oh, this was at the
Hello.
meat rack. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Just...
No, you explain. You seem to know more than I do.
There's...
I can only read some of those messages.
There's some, you know about the Fox Tech people, right?
I am more than well aware of them, yeah.
Alright. So, Fox Tech and, hi.
Hi. Oh,
Sorry.
Hey.
On your
hello.
Oh.
Here. Sorry.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, excuse us.
Whoa.
If you're looking for people, they're all in the training room. Like, any of them.
Right. Apologies, we were kind of just gonna go get something to the kitchen. Do y'all need anything while I'm up?
What? No?
Does anybody need
I
any help?
got my soda.
Or anything while I'm up and schmoovin'?
I always carry snacks with me. Thanks.
Oh, you mean like food? No, thank you.
Just anything in general. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I need a double-sided battle axe, please.
That's my dad. You can have that.
Oh, okay.
I can get you your own. I can get you like your own.
Will it be penny-sized?
We could make it penny size.
I'm joking.
Hey.
I'm not.
I
interrupted something, and I did not mean to.
We were kind of having a conversation in the middle of the doorway, so sort of our fault.
Yeah, it's... Sorry. Why don't we go sit down? We can talk more about this.
Sounds like a good idea.
Maybe I should just... I sort of didn't bring my phone with me.
I've got my phone.
Oh. I must have left it in my room.
I believe I already know what's happening.
Alright.
Alright, so
The information.
fill me in, cause pawn shop never gets told anything.
So straight from Hamsky.
Yes, you do. Don't say that. Don't be like... Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he can help us.
That's just what Charlie says.
We just maybe.
I was more so joking.
Well, funnily enough, he's actually the one who told me about the situation.
Alright.
Oh, really?
Information is a little traumatizing. We went to the meeting and Fox Tech pulled out of the meat rack. Okay, that's good news. The family is separate, and we were warned they might blame us. We went back to the meat rack to discuss it, and Coral found a chalk drawing of all four of us on the door outside. Then we started hearing noises.
I mean... Well, I just don't understand why they would be upset at us. It's not our fault that their Fox Tech people are not good at their job.
Yeah.
Are you actually expecting the people to be rational?
Coral found claw marks on the billboards.
I mean, they do kind of sound like a cult, so...
So Jack was there.
Fox Tech?
Up on the...
Or... Oh, family.
For the buildings.
The family.
Hamsky said to go ahead and shoot him in the legs if they saw him. And immediately take him to medical.
Wait, they shot one of them?
He came... this makes no sense. Okay, so... He was on the roofs, thought he was hopping from balcony to balcony at one point. Rarely seeing, only hearing. Then I gave the order to shoot him in the legs if we saw him again and take him immediately to medical. What Yarrick said occurred. I came back to him threatening us with 187 people. Lorelei tried to negotiate. He started humming Pop Goes the Weasel. I shot him right when the pop part came up. He died in quotation marks and then came back to life. We cut his head off with Magpie's saw. He twitched like he...
What the fuck?
They put him in the freezer. And they burnt his body. And...
I was informed that a member of the family attacked Lorelei and a Marina, which I believe is the very tall shark lady.
Jack says...
And there's apparently, there was a hit on Hamsky.
We took the...
Yeah.
He just didn't die, however, he
Yep. Apparently there was a hit on Hamsky as well,
and
which is why they
pops
attacked.
around. So take it as a good sign as well. She went down and if there's Hamsky's gotta be blowing this out of proportion. First off, he says that there was 187 people threatening them, and then they killed and desecrated Jack's body.
$187? Like people
Alright,
from the
maybe-
family, or?
I came back to him
Maybe
threatening
he
us with
means that
187
Jack-
people.
Yeah, so Jack probably said that they're 187 strong.
Okay.
That's probably what he means.
Alright,
He
okay.
bluffing if he did say that.
Well, it doesn't make a difference because Jack started humming the fucking song and Hamsky shot him when it got to the pop part.
Mm-hmm.
They then cut off his head and he was still alive. Put him in the freezer and he was still alive. And they burned him. And when they burned him, he screamed and died. And then they threw his mask in, and the mask screamed also.
Okay, Okay, so one, this is really messed up.
Yeah.
Two, we gonna address the elephant in the room about all this? Sonny?
What elephant?
Oh, Sonny, right.
Before I started working at the meat rack, I saw him hanging around with those family people a lot, and he was talking like a crazy person, to say the least, with them.
So that's normal, Sonny. But yes.
I mean,
No,
they consider Sonny
like
to be a
way
mentor.
different. Way different from how he talks with us. Like,
I mean, the dude literally has criminal charges for being a cannibal. I would not be surprised if he knows how to act different.
point being, isn't he on, like, security?
Well, he,
he's one of the heads.
He's one of the heads.
He's one of the heads, yeah.
He's one of the heads, and he's, from at least my perspective, pretty deeply involved with these people who are causing us problems. And from what we're hearing now, have whatever the hell supernatural
We've brought this
whatever that was.
We've brought this up to Hamsky and Rogue countless times. And Hamsky just says that he's on our side and he's getting the inside scoop and shit like that.
Yes, if he is truly getting that, then but he refuses to tell us.
Yeah, that's where it all falls apart.
Well, then,
He did pull me aside the other day.
Did he tell you anything?
After most everyone... Not a lot. I think... He... What is the word? To make it seem as he knew more than what he was saying, but what he was saying was that Foxtech is not our enemy. Which we already knew.
Yeah, sorry to make
They're a
sense
problem
now.
because they're a problem, not because
This is
Is-
Rachel's face.
the family is the real problem, is what he was trying to tell me, which... I mean, we already were aware of this, but
okay,
because Foxtech is so pushy, they keep causing trouble at the meat track. We've had to focus on them. I feel as though he does not see this.
Yeah.
Well, you have
Maybe
to
because he
remember
spends too much
that
time
they
spinning
weren't at
around
fault
them.
here, because after all, May could just walk into the pawn shop. She didn't have to, like, try and berate them, as he so claimed.
I
Alright, I'm not like security or anything, but I still feel like there's kind of a major flaw here, so if you ask me, you probably should explain to Hamsky that Sonny isn't telling you guys anything
Sorry.
useful doing this inside job of his. And if he won't give up the information that he says he has to help us, then at that point he's a liability. Someone needs to put their foot down and make that ultimatum.
the only person above him is Hansky. We would have to all gang up against.
Rogue.
Is Rogue over Sunny?
As far as I'm aware,
It's
yes.
not gonna be hard to convince Rogue then. I mean, Rogue's at least halfway there. I
Alright,
hope.
so we talk to Rogue, and it'd be even better if we can convince Hamsky, because I think he just genuinely doesn't understand fully the issue.
I mean, to be fair,
I think he
Dakota, you also just
understands.
use your own position, saying that if it isn't fixed, then you'll quit. And I think out of everybody, you'd listen to that.
I'm not sure that's the answer either.
Well, either way, there needs to be some
think you
pressure
might be
put on
wrong.
him somehow to...
What, that he
Not
wouldn't
saying
care
it's
about
not an
you
option, but
Well, also everything's changed now with Fox Tech pulling out of the meat rack. We don't have to worry about the big
Sure,
chunky
but again...
people. But if the Fox family
my-
shows up,
What I'm saying, though, is... Yeah, what I'm saying, though, is, again, Sonny has information that could help us, and he won't give it to us. That's a liability.
Oh, okay, sure.
I don't know how much of an actual issue it is now. Because I mean, with Fox Tech and the family breaking up, Hamsky's already basically put out, given us permission to burn them, to kill them. And Fox Tech, the
yeah,
company,
but
never caused.
What I'm saying...
Well, no, they were standing in front of
Have...
him.
Okay. Sonny is involved with the family. From what I have seen.
to my
That
understanding,
is-
yes. What was the name they called him?
Senpai. Or, yeah, Sensei.
Sensei.
And they said they had a lot to learn from him. Teacher, yeah.
So that's where my concern lies right now. Fox Tech, they're out. Cool.
It's been brought
Don't
up to
worry about
Hamsky.
them right now. But clearly he doesn't understand the scope of why it's a problem. That's what I'm saying. We need to put some pressure on Hamsky to make him realize what the actual problem there is. From what I've seen, he tends to not get things.
If you put pressure on Hamsky, he's going to start blaming himself, he's going to back down, and start defending others.
Pretty much.
Well, nothing gets done if we don't do anything about it. Do you want to just sit here and wait until we find out that Sonny screwed us over?
Oh, we also
We
don't...
don't have proof.
Yeah, we also don't know if Sonny is still chummy with the family now that the whole Fox Tech family is broken up. So we don't know from him yet. I mean, as far as that is worth anything, because he hasn't really been...
Well, then we should find that out. But I don't see why his relationship with the family would stop just because Fox Tech isn't in the picture.
If he was using the family to get to Fox Tech, then yeah.
Yeah, but if they see him in such a high position, it's not like he can just disappear from that one day without it causing issues.
I mean, the you know the big tank car that we have in the garage? Yeah, Sunny bought that from Fox Tech for us with a donation. So I don't know what his involvement is.
Either way, he still has been withholding information, and that's very concerning for a security member to do, especially one in a head position.
Right now, I think if Fox Tech is pulled out and they don't show up, then awesome. That's a win. And then basically, Hamsky's given us a permission that if we see them, we shoot them in the legs and burn them. So, security has a solution. We just murder them. Problem solved. And then once this is all handled, then we can lock Sunny in a room. There we go. And ask him a bunch of questions of why he's been doing this. And get to an answer.
Okay, but if in the case that Sunny is not working in the interests of the meat rack, whether it be his own interests or the family's interests or whatever, that means the possibility is there that he could screw us over, give some sort of flaw in security or backdoor or whatever to the family to be able to do something to us, to get to us in some way. And I think that that's worth at least investigating as a preemptive countermeasure instead of just killing family on sight and then hoping it doesn't happen and being surprised when
Arjun.
or if it does.
Oh, you.
Arden.
Arden.
My friend.
Hi, sorry. I don't know. Does any of what I'm saying there make sense?
No, it absolutely makes sense. Just...
We're talking street politics.
What are we supposed to do?
Ew.
Agreed.
Sounds rough.
Yeah.
I mean... I'm not gonna do anything except for... Huh. Oh. Awesome. Cool. I'll check that out later.
Should be all good.
Okay. Cool. Like nothing that they can find it with?
No.
Alright, Ken.
All good. Sorry, I'll leave.
It's fine. Just timing.
That was just, it was important. I needed to give that to
Yeah,
her.
it's all good. Wow.
I'm gonna do nothing unless one of them breaks the law or attacks one of us. Then I will defend us or make sure that they are taken care of legally.
Well, I just don't want to see anyone at the meat rack get hurt, and taking precautions I think is worthwhile. But like I said, I'm not a security member, so however you guys decide to handle it is up to you.
It's up to Hamsky and Rogue. I've tried. And I'm not the squeaky
Well,
wheel.
Sometimes you gotta keep trying. Sometimes your bosses are just kind of being dumbasses, and you need to keep at it until you chisel through that thick head of theirs.
There's a lot of skull to chisel through.
I'm just saying, nothing happens if you sit around and wait for it.
Trust me, we're not sitting around and waiting.
Do anything.
There, I'm not gonna try to figure out anything more because the information that we have, I'm saying stupid things and it's going around and getting people in trouble.
Hey, look, if I get in trouble, it's because I chose to do it.
Yeah.
You aren't getting anyone in trouble. People get themselves in trouble by the choices they make.
Yeah, like telling off a councilman and explaining to them what they're doing wrong and more or less telling them to fuck off.
I mean, he deserved it.
It's debatable.
Sure, but
even if he deserved it,
to be honest, I would, I mean, I would do the same. That's why I just keep a wide berth from them.
I don't want to get people hurt because of what I've done, but I'm just not smart enough to figure this out.
I'm not asking you to figure it out. Not on your own, at least.
Why don't we stop this conversation for now until we get more information?
Alright.
Just going to end up going in circles.
Or hell, even when I become actual security instead of just test security.
Well,
it'd be really nice to see the security.
I thought that was an if.
When Sakoto becomes head of security and done with the fucking trial, unless Coral wins the game and she becomes head of security.
How would Coral become head of security?
Being a squeaky wheel.
That girl literally got so high on duty once that she forgot how to breathe.
I know, I was there helping her.
I'm gonna head out.
What?
Rest up for the night. You guys take care.
Take care. Be careful, please.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Headed
Don't worry.
Both Coral and Yarick got high on some dragon shit while on duty.
I think you can help tell that story, May.
Wait.
Yeah, it was before I started working there. I was finding people
Being
to
high is not the
relax
biggest issue. So long as they're not there to work.
She
if they
almost
are working,
drowned
they should be working.
on air. Literally,
Hey,
she was
I didn't
dying.
know that she worked there at the time, and
No, we're not blaming you, May.
Yeah.
Like, you literally just said, like, you know...
What
this
is
is
more
her fault
concerning to
because
me is
her
her
actions.
relations to the tigers.
That too.
oh yeah, that's yeah, I've seen her talking a lot with that Maz girl, and that's concerning.
She's literally banged one of them. You know those yellow shades that she wore?
Oh?
She was close with them, a couple of them, and in
Yeah.
particular one.
Yeah.
She was,
Yeah, if-
you know.
Same glasses that Cassie
If you see
wore.
anybody wearing those circular... Yeah, if you see anybody wearing those glasses, that means that they've banged Frank.
Ew.
Either way.
Hell, Coral's actually now got fucking yellow colors now.
What?
Oh, I've seen her literally change her, like, hair braids and her outfits, like, you know, start, like, incorporating yellow into it now.
Oh, not like her body.
I thought you could change them to any color.
Yeah, but I've seen her start using, like, yellow, like, you know, when she's around tigers.
That's very concerning.
Yeah.
I mean...
Only tigers are meant to wear those colors.
These are the same people that I've been hearing about, like, gas bombing hospitals and shit.
They are the ones who've been doing that.
There's some sort of video or something.
There is.
What you said before about that conversation with Gautier-san, don't take it too hard. Please. I'm not gonna get us killed just because you told him that... You told him your experience.
Right.
Although he seems a bit insecure, but...
I think if I get
That
killed
is-
by the council, it's more due to my own actions.
Oh,
Honestly, I'd rather be
might
killed
be
by
able to
Malleus
on my
than
way.
Guiltier. That was a joke.
I disagree to that.
Okay, it was a bad joke.
Nah, I'd rather get thrown into the ocean
by the
Nemesis.
way, speaking of Geldier,
What, you're working for him now too?
no,
Good.
God fucking no.
Be nice.
I don't
Another
fuck with
thing, I
corpse.
told Humsky I was going to talk to the two of you about it. Especially when we're working and representing the meat track, maybe try to keep the, you know, comments just a little bit less.
Comments about what?
I never said anything.
The being sassy, you know. In friendly company, sure. It's enjoyable. I like it.
What have I said about...
It was the both of you, to be honest.
What have I said about Guiltier in public?
When?
Not in public. That night.
Right.
There were a couple of times. It's just...
He literally asked. He literally asked for her to speak her mind.
He asked and you told me to.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
I'm talking about the comments, the getting sassy with people, you know? Rude comments. Things that are going to make people angry at all of us.
To who?
You know?
I'm
Gautier or anyone else.
I think she just means in general.
In general.
Right.
She is better common. He just wanted me to mention it. It's not a big deal. He was just concerned because it's happened a couple of times. He wants to make certain that the two of you aren't getting yourselves into trouble by...
So Hamsky asked you to tell us, okay. So it's not you.
Yes.
Okay.
Speak of the devil. What's up? How you doing?
It was him, and also Sonny. Well, I'm not exactly...
Is it the whole family thing?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I would not like to think about that.
Understandable, so it's not that then.
Okay, so...
Are you okay? I heard about what happened.
Wait, at the YMCA or whatever the fuck it's called? Everything being themed rabbits?
What?
And Malleus being there?
What the heck are you... Malleus? I was talking
We're
about you being
talking
attacked in the
about
streets.
The family, whatever that whole thing was.
Yes, something about
The
heads being
Burnt.
It was weird. And they were stalking us in the streets. They were jumping on rooftops and there was a lot of us there.
Was
They
everyone
threatened
okay?
us. I didn't even know about the hit. Yes, everyone's okay, but Lorelai got attacked after I just asked them.
Is she okay?
When?
Lorelai-
Just now?
Well,
Penny.
we were dealing with them in the streets. No, it was.
Come on, I gotta talk to you
earlier,
about those
before
things.
that message in comms, I'm
I-
assuming.
Is this important?
Yes.
Right.
We'll fill you in if
There's
any
anything
more important stuff comes up. Okay, so
They're very important because you told me to do.
okay, so back to what I was trying to mention if I could.
I know you're not like excited to see me ever because I was part of a very dangerous kind of thing, but these are important, okay?
I trust you.
Okay. Okay. So, it took me a while to get into them.
Mm-hmm.
They were heavily guarded.
Corpo
Where did
should.
you get these? It would have been nice to know that beforehand, because if I understood what I was working with, it would have taken less time.
I did a job. But like
Okay.
I did a job, got paid and everything, and it was my choice. To help out some friends. And we needed to get something from a warehouse. And does Kaijin mean anything to you? As in Kaijin Tower? The Kaijin Corporation.
Might have heard about it in my might have heard about it, but I kind of stay away from the corpos.
Alright, so
Used to be all over it. Don't mess with it now.
you didn't read through that.
Before
That's
you continue.
good.
No, I said I wouldn't. I said that I would leave it all to you.
I believe you, yeah.
Before we continue, you have your important stuff, okay? I get it. You gotta focus on it. But this stuff is important to me because if I would have gotten caught, that would have been the end. Okay?
But you don't get caught. You know how to do the computer stuff.
I do, okay? I know how to do it, but there are sometimes... Let's just be lucky that it wasn't a corporation that was higher than this, okay?
Okay.
Next time you really have to tell me what I'm working with, alright?
Right.
I'm not mad at you, okay? I understand that this is probably way more important than this, but...
Everything's beyond fucked right now.
Well, let me help. Okay?
How?
I used to help you all the time. Anything I can. You need to get into something like that.
Okay, alright.
All this time I have been looking for you.
You've been looking.
That's what I've been looking for. And I finally found you.
Why me? Alright, yeah,
You're
no, that
the
makes
only-
sense. Hmm.
You were the only friend I had. Family, really. Even if we never saw each other, we just heard each other's voices. It's gonna take some time to get all that trust back, but... I mean, if there's anything I could do, I want to at least try to help. I'm not big on new people, but if I can help somewhere, then I at least want to try.
Okay. So the datapad stuff I think is like in the past now. We had to get
Yeah, that stuff should be good.
Okay. No, I mean I don't think that like we need information about them or going deeper because we got what we needed and it worked and everything's fine on that side now. So the only things is the Fox family shit.
Those one guys that felt like they own the place, but they don't.
Well, they're actually not the problem. So there's two groups. There's Fox Tech, the company, big chunky boys with the armor and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's the Fox family. They all wear like realistic fox masks that are sewn to their necks.
Yeah. But do they work together?
Not anymore. Fox Tech has
so that's
cut them
why
off.
one of them killed each other in the streets.
Probably was part of that process, I would assume, yeah. And now Hamsky went and met with Fox Tech, the company. Fox Tech, the company, said that they're cutting off.
Himself?
I don't know. I would hope not. He's not that dumb. Pretty close, but not that dumb. But he got back, and when they got back to the meat rack, the Fox family was running around the rooftops. And, fuck it. Okay, so the one that got shot down in the street after they stabbed Jack, the like head or the whoever talks with him, we took his mask off, and underneath the mask was okay, is this boring?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm writing it down because it's easier for me to understand if I write what you're saying.
Right. Okay, so took the
It's
mask
in a
off.
Notepad, nothing's gonna happen to it.
Face was wrapped in paper mache paper shit. Peeled the paper off. Just a skull. With a bunch of dog bites on it. Like, you could see the scratches and scrapes where dogs had latched on, and I've seen this before. But, not that. I've seen dogs chewing on bone. And then in the back of the skull was a hole where they assumed they took the brains out of. And then a stumpy little fleshy neck. I can say without any doubt it didn't have a soul. At least at the time that we looked at it. Alright. That was, last week? During the whole stabbing shooting. Now he's gone to Fox Tech. Evidently they're completely cutting them off. Fox family was running around the rooftops. Hamsky shot Jack. And he didn't die. And then he cut his head off. And he didn't die. And they put him in the freezer, and he didn't die. And then they burned him, and he screamed and he died. Then they threw the mask in, and the mask screamed and died. And here we are.
What the fuck have you guys got yourself into?
I have no fucking idea. I saw some really fucked shit at the Maelstrom camps. This is like that level. Oh yeah, and Councilman Gildier pulled a bunch of us into a private meeting, and evidently I've been spreading rumors about him, which I have not, but word's gotten to him.
You're not the type to spread rumors. At least that's what I think.
No, I honestly don't want to be seen. Ever.
Exactly.
but eventually it got to a point where, I forget why, but Gildier said he wanted to know what I thought about him. And I refused to say anything, and everyone told me to say it. So you know what...
Wait a second. So if a councilman is asking you what you think about him, that shouldn't be something that a councilman should say. A councilman should not care about what people think.
And I said I've got nothing and
Something's
nothing
failing
positive
there.
to add.
Mm.
And everyone, Hamsky, Sakoto, Bell, insisted that I did. And you know how I get when I actually get angry. And I told him everything I thought about him. And then he mentioned the storm. And I don't know where you were when the storm happened, but I was in the middle of it. And he basically said it didn't happen. And he got round 2 from me. So yeah, I've pissed off a councilman too. I just need to go back to the city and find a stack of boxes to hide under. Take a bunch of food with me, I'll be fine. Wait for the saw to...
Well, if you plan on running away, you could just come where I am. But you know, the whole time that we were in that prison, we faced our problems head on the entire time. Yeah, we gave up 100 times over and over again, but we kept doing it.
Until we each
What I'm trying to say is that this may be difficult, but you can't give up just yet, no? Yeah, no, coming from me, I don't like fighting. But I don't know. Being angry isn't going to solve anything either.
I disagree, but...
Has anger ever won anything? You do things wrong when you're angry. Come on, you remember all the times that you were angry when you went out, and how many times you failed. Remember how many times I failed when I was angry.
Alright.
You need to face this with a mind intact. Easier said than done.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm pretty well grounded. At least once the adrenaline wears off. And figure my shit out, usually.
Mm-hmm. There's gotta be something I can do, though. These are tech guys, I can probably help. Not in the weird coming back to life part, but...
Well, like I said, Fox Tech's not the problem anymore. It's this family that's completely separate from it now.
Right.
Yeah, the other shit that I'm curious about is corp shit that you don't want to get into.
It depends on what court.
MMI.
There's only so many levels that I can get to. Okay?
The more that I hear about
MMI.
family stuff, it sounds more and more like a cult.
Yeah, see? Told you.
Wait a minute. Malleus Industries? Are you fucking kidding me? You want to get into that?
I might as well bring this up too.
There's so many rumors about that. You want to put yourself into that
That's
kind of
all they
danger?
are. They're just rumors.
Sunny's kind of deeply involved with the family.
But what if these rumors are true?
Someone has to figure out the truth.
Family or lot? The family.
Because if the rumors,
Even if it's worth your life?
With them before I got hired and
If those rumors are true, you're putting yourself in huge amounts of danger. Yes, I know we like running headfirst into danger, because why the fuck not? But are you truly serious about this?
if the rumors are true and at least one person gets out, then yes, my life is worth it.
Up until then, I don't know if we even knew who Fox's second family were besides the fucking big armored dude.
Honestly.
Are you sure?
Honestly, up till last week, the only person that would be hurt would be Bell and Sokoto.
It's hard. It was hard.
Now, you. With them, it would have been fine because they've only known me like 4 or 5 months, and I can just become part of the past. With you,
You don't get to decide that.
it was pretty concerning, not to mention
You can't decide your worth to somebody.
telling people
That's just
he's gathered in
I
Not
can
right.
decide my worth to myself.
uses to actually give the information to anyone.
And like
But
I-
it's always going to be bad. Your depiction of yourself is always going to be bad.
and that's
Then
fine. That's fine.
I need to breathe. I'm sorry.
You don't think Belle would miss you?
I'm currently
Just be a couple days and she'd be
working for
oh well. You think that then do you think that's what's gonna happen?
She's already got a girlfriend.
rumors off the street.
So yeah.
As far as I can go for
What?
now, if he is working with the
She
family
brought some girl up here.
in danger or
She met her on some dating site.
a danger.
So yeah.
wait and see.
That's all I'm asking.
She's already
I
started
thought
on it.
you two
Got a vehicle.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, but from what I've been told,
We've been spending a lot of time together and saying a lot of things that I don't talk to other people about, but I don't know how this works. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that pisses me off highly.
there's
So
also
yeah, so you're
I understand the anger now.
this is something that's a little off-putting for me, but Sunny openly
Here's what we're gonna do tonight.
cannibalism is
I know it's not the best place to go, but you're gonna come over to where I live. There are a lot of nice people there, okay? Just take a break, and you can see how my hobo life works,
where
okay?
where is this?
Just one day,
Where is this?
okay? Kind of in the slums a little bit. It's not too far from the meat rack,
Okay.
but it's
taking precautions.
it's pretty deep in Lower Saphira.
Alright.
Underneath a highway that never got finished. Bring a flashlight. It gets pretty dark. Never mind. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I heard that too. If you can, bring a blanket and stuff.
Okay. I can do that.
Is something popping?
About that talk that Sunny had
There's
with you
something here. I don't know.
Hey, are you popping? Making a pop noise? No, that wasn't me.
Hold on. We're trying to get someone.
May I inquire as to why?
Right, so
I think we're
I need to see what's going on with this. I can meet you there. You can.
You're just gonna have to sit. You're just gonna have to deal with me for a little bit.
All right.
I'm gonna go check up. Go catch up. I mean, not check up. Almost kind of want to have a good conversation with this blondie, but it'll be nice.
It does not matter who pissed off who. It's still not good to gather medical information against his will.
No.
Oh, here it is.
Nope. He's gone.
That is even more reason to not force him.
What?
It's gone. My arm's falling asleep. It will again, like a couple seconds. Yeah.
Have fun with that.
I...
Do you want me to tell anybody to come over here?
No, I can move around. I'm just going to
Okay.
do something real quick.
Okay.
Motherfucker. What? I didn't say anything.
You definitely said something.
Motherfucker. Sorry, I blacked out there for a moment.
What was
Oh my god, can I not? Oh, I already am.
Yeah, I think I'll meet you there, okay?
Right, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. The details are on your phone already.
You know, I get the feeling you won't have to worry about those Maelstrom dudes anymore.
Which ones?
Hmm?
Which ones?
Oh, the three that got released.
Why do you say that?
I'm fairly certain Charles might have taken care of them.
Like, first time taking care of them, or really taking care of them?
Really taking care of them.
You're saying he killed them?
Most likely.
Fuck. I don't think this day could get any more fucked.
He did come to me after you and Arden left, or gave your talk, and he asked me if he should bother trying doing it. I told him there's no real point in it. I thought he listened to that and just left it like that. Then later I found out that, or just now I just found out that apparently he told May about how he's wanting to do it and then delivered them to Gildia.
Do we know how Gildir reacted?
Oh, I don't even know if he's done it yet. Dakota wants to talk to him about it. I mean, Charles.
Is he here? Is she talking to him now?
No. I'm fairly certain he's down in the city still.
How'd Dakota take it?
Didn't believe it.
I saw him that night. I believe it. Monday night.
Yeah. No, I believe it too. Considering where he comes from, they didn't really have a justice system out there.
You know, I've never seen a good person get betrayed before. He went through so many emotions.
I know that a lot of us look at him like he's fairly stable or whatever, but I don't think actually is. I think he's just barely clinging onto it, and it's actually kind of us that of providing that little anchor for him. So with the idea that he almost lost us to that, or to Galdia spewing lies.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Bill told me about what Charles did.
Well, might do.
Might do.
And he did do.
Oh, he did.
He just arrived.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
He's not dead, and apparently,
Galdir-san is impressed with his resolve.
which I don't really know how to take that.
I'm telling you, he's new and he's not like the other ones. He's probably
Being
like
okay
me
with
who-
murder is kind of like the other ones.
They murdered someone in the inn.
Yeah,
I'm not
aware.
defending him. I'm upset with him for doing that because we were watching them and making sure they didn't come our way, but like...
If they murdered someone in the end, then why did Gildir let them go?
Because I said to put trackers on them because I didn't know how they got in the bubble.
I thought you said it was Amon's idea to put the trackers on them.
Well, the trackers, it was something like that, but like, putting trackers on them was around our idea. I think it was Amon and someone else. It was so long ago. We even kind of lost track of the whole situation, so once they stopped moving, and once they were in the bubble, I can only focus on what's in front of us. And I also thought Geldir maybe was focused on it. In the end, what? Are we supposed to murder them there? Keep them in prison? Make sure... Because they're just 3. I don't even think 3 were the ones that survived. I think it was like 1 or 2 at the meat rack.
Yes. Only one of them survived. Or maybe it was 2, I'm not sure. Mari-san, I know at the very least killed one. His blood was all over
Charles.
the wall.
Charles has been dealing with a situation in the industrial district. Maelstrom are causing issues. He's afraid they'll attack the warehouse.
Okay.
And how do they know where the warehouse is?
They don't yet. He's just worried. I
He's
do
worried,
think maybe
and yet he's going to throw away a possible means by which to find them. Could have nearly made an enemy out of a councilman and put himself at risk throughout all of this. Where did he find them? If they have not been moving much,
Maelstrom.
were they not at their wherever they're hiding?
it was outside the bubble, probably still in the waterfront.
So now they know where I am, and the one that got back and told him is dead
No.
now.
No, no one knows where you are. These were. Was this
Thanks for the
before?
comforting words.
They do.
Who? Which ones?
Well, now it's both the Maelstrom and Scrappers.
Well, the weird cultist scrappers.
Yeah, which are oddly not as threatening. Honestly, Scrappers I can fucking deal with. Maelstrom I
What do you
can't.
want, Penny. Because we can say we'll defend you, but I'm not entirely sure what everyone wants here. You want them all locked away in prison? Alive in a box? Do you want them dead? Do you want to negotiate with them? You want to be safe? What is safe?
I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me. And if they come looking for me and you tell them I'm not there and I'm not coming back, then it keeps everyone safe.
No. I'm not doing that. I have never done that. I've never thrown one person away so that everyone else can survive. We've always fought together. Honestly, maybe I throw myself to the wolves too quickly sometimes.
Yeah.
I need to learn from that too.
People care about me, but people depend on you.
I depend on you, Penny. Stop saying stuff like this.
You've got Sakoto, you've got Belle, you've got Yark, you've got Coral. You've got Lorelei.
That is nothing compared to everything that we've had to deal with in the past. And to build an entire community that doesn't want to just die, that's not going to shoot each other in the streets, it's not going to be at each other's throats forever. I need people like you.
Alright then, leader, what do we do?
Against Maelstrom?
Whatever the situation is. There's Maelstrom, there's the Fox family bullshit now. Guiltier. How do we fix it all?
There's not usually a straightforward fix if I've learned anything. There are people that are upset. The ones that the family, the one that was talking to us said we took his job and he was attacking us. He was screaming like sonic screeches.
The one you burnt?
He was saying we took their jobs because Fox Tech backed away. Yes. Sometimes you just sit back, try to enjoy the good times, and be prepared for something to come your way. But if we have each other's backs, we're good.
Right.
we can deal with the problem that's right in front of us right now, which is this family. They showed today they're willing to strike out. So we defend ourselves. If one shows up, everyone needs to be on high alert. What Shirok-san said about keeping people together, not just you, making certain that people aren't alone. You know? As for Maelstrom and Scrappers, I mean, the Scrappers have not been as much a problem as of late, but Maelstrom, if there is a threat that they might attack the warehouse if they find it.
They haven't. But,
Yes.
You should talk to Charles about what he's currently dealing with. Hi.
What's up? Enjoying the view?
Hello, Persitone.
Unfortunately, some heavy shit.
I'll fuck off then.
The
Take care.
very-
Ludric, fuck off.
Come on, let's get you some cookies.
The very least,
What
Penichon,
kind of cookies? Hold on.
Come here, come here,
I
come
don't
here.
care, Scrappers or Maelstrom. If they show up,
Okay, I lied. So I don't have cookies.
you stay by me. I won't let them take you. Don't throw yourself to them because you think you need to. Because you don't.
None of us
You're not
will
going back
let
to
them
them.
take you.
Hmm.
Alright.
Remember what I said, Penny? You right on my back when we charged into them?
I punch one of those metalheads in the face. They try to touch you. Don't care. No one touches my friend.
With Scrappers, it's a little bit harder. Maelstroms.
I've seen you
Almost
mow
always
through
troublemakers.
scrappers. Scrappers aren't a problem.
You saw me mow through Scrappers?
Yeah. How do you think I
When?
know the
I don't think we fought.
map in your
Recently.
office? Remember that?
You're not saying... Were you there?
It was a different time.
Which time was it? When we were getting attacked by giant mechs? Or the time we were getting chased by giant mechs? The one when
That was
Canicus
the
had a
same
minigun.
thing.
Well, one were less aware of how to fight them, so we just ran. Okay. The second time, we stood a chance. Third time, we fucked them up.
It might have been the third time
Say,
then.
Which one?
It's third time is the charm.
Was
Yeah.
it when Venus showed up in a mech and fought some of them when we got surrounded?
Is that what that other mech was?
Yeah.
Then yes.
That was after the Aether took our home. We fought our way back in. Then Venus said she felt weak, so she ran away from home, and it broke my heart. And then we went to fuck up the Scrappers. I don't remember why.
Like I
think we
said,
started negotiating first, but then
don't try to justify. I'm not saying it was wrong or anything. It's a different time.
She was just saying that Scrappers aren't really a concern since she's seen you fuck them up in the past.
And honestly, they're compared to the Maelstrom, they're normal people. The Maelstrom, there's no people left there. They're just monsters.
some of them walk through the meat rack and they have calmness about them, but they're easy to
Until the
flip.
switch flips. Yeah. They can fake it real well. I'll stay. But the moment we start losing, I'm gonna give myself up.
No, you're not. First of all, you give yourself up, then we have to go fight our way in to get you. That's not happening.
I give myself up and there's no one for you to go get.
You're just murdered in the street. Like that'll make us feel good?
It's better than having your street burned down.
I've had the street burned down a few times, okay? It feels really good when we take it back. I'd rather have you around. Penny, don't give yourself up. Stay behind us. Shit, give us information on Maelstrom and Scrapper so we know how to handle them better. Help us.
Right.
Would know of them better than most of us, right?
I guess so.
Penny. I'm serious. If you get shot in the street thinking you're trying to help us, it won't make us feel good. It'll destroy us. A lot of us would rather fight and die for each other than let you die. The meat rack fights for the meat rack is something we've always said. I know we're a little less tribal, we're a little less bunch of squatters, but that still is what I want to build. We wouldn't have what we have if we didn't fight for each other.
Alright. But you promised me one thing.
What?
You keep talking like this. And stop talking about what you've done wrong and what you're doing wrong.
I think there's a time to admit my faults, and people need to hear that. That's just life.
So this is all lip service?
Honey-chan.
This?
Do you remember yesterday when I wanted to talk to you? And I needed to get some things off my chest. I talked to you about some of the mistakes I've made. I wanted you to know that I'm not perfect. It's okay to sometimes talk about it. Sometimes we need to not make it our focus.
Well, there you go then.
You know?
Stop making it
We
your
reflect,
focus.
and then we make it better.
I agree. Even Skipper was gonna beat the shit out of me in the end for saying sorry so much. And then I said, I'm sorry. And then I thought they were gonna hit me, so I backed away.
Honey-chan,
But I also...
you take a deep breath. Scaring me is all. I'm worried. Never heard you talk like that.
I can tell you're scared about the Maelstrom. I still haven't gotten what you guys want us to do about it. Because at some point, we will have to keep them out, and they may come in. We don't have every entrance secured.
We will defend ourselves like we did the last time. And goodness
Also,
knows we were
Maelstrom
dealing
are
with
just-
that big guy with the explosions.
Oh.
The one that
In
the one with all the
Dragonspire?
guns. No, before that.
Adam.
You remember when he was chasing
Oh,
them
Adam
from
Smasher.
Adam
somewhere else?
Smasher.
Adam. Yes, that man.
I wasn't
thinking
there. I
Mike
was up
for
a
some
mountain.
reason.
I feel guilty about that.
Fuck, even the Maelstrom.
Anyways,
Even the Maelstrom will cross the
was-
street to avoid him.
yeah. Either way, we dealt with them, while also dealing with him running around and shooting. We can.
I'm sorry to
can
interrupt.
defend
That's
ourselves.
fine.
Chocolate cupcakes with cream filling and Oreo crumble for sad days moments. They're on the counter. Have them. Have a nice day.
Can I have 2?
Thank you.
There's a lot of words that I'm not
you can
entirely
have
sure I
two.
understood.
Just
Thank you.
eat one. You'll like it. You're not allergic to chocolate, are you?
Okay. No, of course not.
Okay, good.
Benito. We'll be okay. We need you to trust us. That's all. Like we said, maybe you can help us. You know them better than we do.
Yeah.
Goodness, you probably know where some of them hide, right?
Yeah.
If they ever truly became a problem, you could be important to us, you know,
Bring the trouble to
putting a
them.
stop to it. It's like, I'm not sure if this will sound rude or not, but like a lucky penny, you know that thing they say? People keep one on them.
There's a reason why I went with Penny. Lots of fun puns. Yeah, Penny's my name, it just makes sense.
Either way, we don't want to see you go. You're with us now. We don't want you going back. Or worse. You're my friend, so you know I don't want to see you get, you know, pulled back into all of that.
Okay. There is one small problem, though. Arden's waiting for
What
me
is
back
that?
at her place.
Why?
With everything going on, she wanted me to come hang out and help not think of everything.
I don't think it's wise to. She's in Zafira, right?
Yep, Saphira.
I don't think that's wise, especially if you're worried about, you know, something happening. Why don't we ask them to come up here? At least maybe for a night.
Okay.
At the very least, you'll be far away from them.
I still want to recap you guys on what happened today. I feel like I haven't told everything.
Penny, is something wrong?
Hmm?
You seem a bit off. Is something happening? Did something happen that I'm not aware of?
Well, Charles just walked in, and that's on the top of the list. And fuck it. The things I'm feeling about Belle are just... It's piling on, piling on top of everything else.
Penny. I can't entirely claim to know what you're feeling right now. I've never had something like that, so...
I'm feeling silly things that shouldn't matter.
No, they do matter. Because they're your feelings, and... I mean, I'm not stupid.
No.
At least when it comes to that sort of thing, like, you know, you get feelings for someone or whatever, but...
It's just... I think...
You're still wanted.
Yeah.
You're still cared about. As long as you understand that.
That's what I was telling Arden. You and Belle have known me for like 5 or 6 months now. Arden's known me for more than a year. So, yeah, if something happens, people would care.
If you're worried about your friend, you know, we'll try to talk to the people here. See if they can come stay with us. At least for the night.
Mm-hmm.
You can get some rest. We can try to see if all of this dies down. I just don't know where all of this with the Maelstrom is coming in. They haven't really caused too many issues outside of the occasional appearance at the meat track, but even then, outside of being rowdy, they've not really done anything particularly bad, just being trouble.
Maybe I'm not as useful, important as I'm making it out to be to them. Maybe they'll find out where I am and not care. That'd be great.
Maybe. Do you remember how scared I was of Rika? Turns out she didn't even know my name. Even though she probably had every reason to dislike me or even be afraid of me. You're not that person anymore. You're away from them. You're building a new life. You're Penny now.
Yeah, I'm Penny.
You don't have to go back. You are.
I'm also trying to figure out what I should think about what
Iris
Charles
agrees,
said.
if that means anything.
Thank
I
you.
think they're smarter than me, most of the time.
I don't know, it's fun to see you two argue. That was probably not fun for you.
It gets hard sometimes, but...
The times when you say something, I think...
Sometimes I don't say anything because we have the same thoughts.
Or you don't say
Either way.
No. Mm-hmm.
Just try to
Can I
breathe.
recap?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Charles thing or what?
I just want to say,
All
go
right.
easy on Charles. I don't think you're right. He's kind of new. He's learning. We both put some amount of trust in Gildir to not kill him, but he should not be going out of spite to do things against Geldir. At the same time, Maelstrom, we all know they're a threat. They could flip a switch and shoot someone. Didn't exactly have to go after these ones.
There's also a chance that they don't even remember who I am. Which would be awesome.
That's my initial assumption. I assume you're very scared of them, so you see them, you think they're staring at you.
Yeah.
Just be wary, but you don't have to worry as much. If you see Maelstrom in the street or Scrappers, just tell us.
Like I've said before, stay close to me. I know you can stay hidden, and even if they somehow see you, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hesitate to throw them if they try to touch you.
Or just throw me into safety.
Yes, yes.
Toss me up
the
on a
right time and
balcony,
place.
Yeah. Time and place, right.
Took your spot.
I was sitting on the lower stair.
Yeah.
While my feet were dangling.
Okay,
Penny.
I'll...
To be okay. Reach out to your friend Arden. Maybe we can try to, have them come by.
Okay.
At least the two of you can stay here if you're both scared.
Yeah.
I, can only assume they're feeling some of the same things you are.
Probably.
I'd like to get to know them better, if anything. They're an old friend of yours that kept you safe, you know? It only makes sense that perhaps the two of us would be friends, too.
Yeah. Was wary at first, but I trust her. Yeah.
I just want to give a quick rundown of what happened at the meat rack.
Right.
We went and had a meeting with Fox Tech. I brought Yorick, Coral, and Cecil, just in case they like ambushed us with a mech or something.
Okay, good. You didn't go alone.
Put a pause on it.
Probably smart.
Just a corporate guy was in an empty parking garage, but there was offices up the stairs. It was all empty. They were moving stuff out. They said Fox Tech is pulling out. Since I went to the council, it was affecting them or something like that. They told us, well, I was informed earlier by Rogue, and I assume DT, that detective, is gonna tell me something. The family is gonna be pissed at us for making them lose their jobs. So we left the building. They told us Fox Tech was leaving. They're not going to be in our hair anymore. I saw a family member walk past us to go to the offices. I assume he was told something. I also assume that was the one following us. We got to the meat rack. We sat down, we started talking about it, and we started hearing noises. Coral was the first one to spot something. Someone was on the billboard. I think they said a shadow or something. That was my assumption with these guys. I thought, like, it was just a stupid assumption. Once they were killed or something, a shadow would come out of them and take over another body. Stupid assumption. I don't know, I've seen too many movies. Their heads are also made of paper mache or whatever the fuck. But we were hearing noises everywhere. We started listening into vents. Someone said they spotted someone jumping from the rails above the bar over to the apartments. We went into comms to ask Skipper and Magpie for permission to go into the inn. We didn't get permission, but we stayed in the lobby, just checking around. We left Went outside. That's when we started getting messages about, or over the comms, about people on the roof. They were running along. There were weird sounds everywhere. I climbed up there. I heard footsteps behind me. I spun back around. Nothing was there. They might have been in the building. Eventually, one started showing himself on the rooftops. Like leaning over the ledge at Street 2 by the Rip and Chip, staring at us. No normal person is jumping around on the rooftop. Skulking about, making noises, drawing weird pictures of people, putting it on doors. This was not something that was normal and that I could negotiate with which Lorelei tried to negotiate hardcore with the whole fucking time. I eventually did give the order to, if they charged at anyone, shoot them in the legs and then take them straight to medical. Because at this point he was clearly trying to scare everyone, and I just was not going to have it. And we also don't know who killed the first two people. We have no fucking clue still. He bumped into Lorelei and Big Shark Lady. Don't know her name. She was in the street with Lorelei. Lorelei said that I had messaged him. She tried to talk to him first, and he just stared at me. Then he did that scream shit and came at me with the claws. He was doing like a sonar screech that was fucking hurting my ears. I don't know exactly what he is. We're gonna have to make sure we know how to kill them. Which seems to be fire and removing their head. He did the scream shit, came at me with the claws. Marina grabbed him and stomped him down. Then we went to the Rip and Chip. I had to run for a split second, so I don't have all the information that was in there. Apparently people were told that they have a hit on me, which I don't know. I came in. He said, well, if it isn't the man
We
of the
weren't
hour or some
certain if
shit.
it is a hit, I think is what Belchan said. Just that they're after
They're saying it in their
people,
comms and they're
us, and possibly
Yeah, he
you.
threatened.
I don't know
The
if
reason
it
I
is an
did
actual
end up
someone trying
shooting
to pay
him
to kill you.
was because I ended up shooting him because he threatened everyone. Maybe brash, but this guy refused to calm down. He kept going. We could not. Lorelei tried very hard to negotiate with him.
You stood your ground.
He said he had 187 people. He said that we pissed them off. We got rid of their jobs because of Foxtech pulling out, and families not involved with Foxtech now. He then started humming, and I remembered hearing. I think I was too brash. I shot him.
Goes the weasel.
First, he threatened us. We then sat there for a second. He started twitching. He was awake again. The next few times there was...
Sunny-san says it is not necromancy, but if that's not it, what the heck is it? Dead bodies, skulls.
Where was the body burned?
We don't have many places to do things.
Where was the body?
Kind of like
furnace.
Alright.
Which I don't even think it was a body. Magpie, close your ears if you're disgusted by things. Magpie cut his head off, the mask. Well, no wait, we cut the mask off first. We thought that would maybe sever a connection to something. It did nothing. I then suggested to Magpie that they chop. Actually, Magpie was insisting a little. Do I cut his head off?
Well, if it's...
I hope I didn't give them an order. I hope I didn't.
Alright.
When I come
We
into
chopped his head off.
when I come to work,
He screeched
okay. Oh,
really loud.
what?
Sorry.
No, no.
Let me finish.
Oh.
Let me finish real quick. And then you can talk. He screeched. We decided he was still twitching. We took his body and the head into the freezer. We stuck it in the morgue. I heard banging and clashing. I locked it. We eventually had the idea that we can't let him stay in here because he might get out somehow. So we took him to the furnace. Threw his body into the furnace. Screeching happened. His bones eventually were the only thing that was left. And then we threw his head in the helmet.
Did it?
No. We threw the helmet in. It screeched again, and it was gone.
So... That's supposedly not necromancy.
When I get to work, I'll check around to see if the soul's lingering.
I would not be too hopeful, but maybe if you find something, just know. I'll go with you.
Alright. Do you think we should do it sooner than Saturday, or... Wait.
Possibly.
Alright.
To be honest, though, I would not expect there to be anything left.
I don't think so either with the first one. There was no soul, but I swear I saw it still moving. Right. Oh.
Maybe
Doubt we would
some
find anything
sort of...
again. We can try to be hopeful that maybe there is a different answer for all of this.
Do we know?
Maybe some sort of mutation, biological experiment type stuff? I'm just spitballing ideas.
I don't know what most of that is, but
Um,
it didn't have a
Tech.
brain,
tech, science stuff.
just a skull inside of
Hmm.
paper.
If we're spitballing, do we know where they're staying? The Fox family?
No. I knew where a palace was, but it was a place on the docks, but I'm pretty sure that's Fox Tech. We could potentially talk to Fox Tech
Maybe-
about it.
There's the option that,
I don't like the idea of talking to them, though.
well, we don't.
Well, I think we were brash with Fox Tech, and Fox Tech was brash with us. And we also didn't give off a first impression. Also, the family was the reason this whole thing started. Jack.
If we see
Someone following him and murdering people.
if we see any more of them, I can follow them. Not put myself in danger. And you know I can be not
I'm
seen.
wondering if there's something even bigger. Because we
seem
know
to
there was
know-
something else in that room when that Cut Gang man was murdered, right?
Yeah.
Maybe there is something even bigger here.
Can
We
we,
can
sure
talk
of?
to Magpie and Skipper.
can we talk to Guiltier and see what the evidence that he has? Because he's confident it was another person.
Well,
We were told by
it wasn't the evidence. There was a woman.
It was
What was her
someone
name
else's.
again? Charles. His daughter.
What?
One with all the pink hair.
Oh,
I'm sure you know her.
Erlen.
Erlen, that is right. She says she has some sort of contract with a, what was it? Raven Queen, I think it was. It sounds like warlock business, so I'm not particularly keen on it, but not all warlocks are bad. Just some of them.
So we just take her word for it.
When she stepped in, she did not look. There was something happening there. It's not particularly evidence, but it's more than what we had. She said she got a vision from this Raven Queen.
Okay.
And that when she saw this person died, saw their last moments, there was another person in the room.
Okay.
Couldn't see them though. Their back was turned.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely filled in on this particular situation with the cat gang murder. You guys
Before
just
you
catch me up a little?
Short and sweet. Cat gang member Jack, the source of most of this trouble. Jack asked him to help move a couple of boxes into one of the rooms in the inn where he was going to be staying. And then he sort of was just standing there watching this cut gang man. He took the last box in and then did not come back out, and Jack left the inn. We weren't sure what happened. We assumed that Jack had to have done something because...
But there wasn't enough time between him passing Jack and him dying for Jack to get in there and kill him.
Exactly.
But he was murdered.
At about the time that he walked past, Jack then almost immediately left.
He was murdered by metal fake fox claws. And they were found in his pocket.
Which...
And later we saw the
we're
exact
also getting
same.
attacked by people with claws. Lorelei said someone lunged at them with claws, that guy, today. Also the claw marks from the billboard. Which they all have claws. We don't know if they did it. These ones are just pissed that we ruined something they had, something good they had.
I'm wondering if this family or... What? The one that showed up after the murder, the one that was handing out those letters.
Nightmare.
We all thought he seemed familiar, right?
Nightmare. He had claws. He was the one that was talking to the most,
like
right?
Cat Gang, just without the helmet. He was carrying around the claws, he had the jacket, and was just generally being different than most of the others that we had met, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
have we met any
like
other
that.
ones?
Yeah, in his backpack.
Ice pick?
Yeah, climbing pick, ice pick.
Fuck you up, pick.
That might have been the one, because I saw him. I don't know exactly what this one looked like.
I don't like to use it like that, but if I have to.
The metal claws would still be in the furnace.
Weapon.
They all have metal claws.
True.
Well, a lot of them do.
True.
Also, we still have the claws that are missing from the murder because they went missing from a ZMF evidence thing somehow.
That's weird. You'd think that they'd keep their evidence under tight lockdown.
Yeah, maybe it was just
So
moved
the
and
claws
someone
from the
pushed
Cat
them.
Gang man did not make it into the furnace. They were handed over to CMF, right?
Well, I was saying, the one that you burnt today, did they have claws?
Could
And
possibly be
if they
in or around the furnace.
right, if they did have the claws, but that doesn't
I'm
tie
wondering if
anything
that is
together.
one. Perhaps Nightmare, the one that we met before.
Mm-hmm. There's Nightmare. There's
But
Sun.
also,
There's
I'm
Nick.
wondering is all of these things. So Jackson said a number of things while I was talking with him at the booth, where we were keeping him until we had ZMF there to further handle it. He says it happens all the time, or at least has happened several times before now, him getting framed or killing someone. There are many of these people, and they call themselves a family. What if there is something more to this in terms of, like, well, these are very much not alive people, but they had to have been at one point, right? Who were they?
Do you think we could get DNA from one of them?
We
Well,
have samples.
No,
See if
what
they
I
were a
was
different
thinking is
person.
that, so, necromancers, while we don't know if this is actually necromancy, one of the terrible things they are known to do is kill, or, well, I should say liches. Not all necromancers or whatever, but liches will kill someone and then use their body.
Like a puppet.
They bring them back as a slave.
Yeah.
You know? Go out and do their bidding. What if something like that is happening? Perhaps this skull and paper mache thing, you know, putting the mask on is just to cover it all up.
That's what I was thinking, but I referred to it as the Borg.
I don't know what that is.
It's from
What is
Star
the Borg?
Wars. They're a bunch of aliens that interconnected at the brain, I think. I don't know.
It's like a hive mind.
Well, I mean, this entire time we thought they were talking over comms to each other. And now to think about it, when they took the mask off the one that got shot up, they just had paper mache and a skull. There was no tech inside.
Wait.
When the helmet seems to do something, but I'm not sure. Because we severed his head and it just twitched. The body
Was it-
twitched. Didn't seem like it was in control.
Well, the ones that were talking between each other without
Yeah.
saying anything. Were they the ones with the fancy headgear
No.
that could have something on it?
No, the only ones that were talking... Actually, yeah, the only ones that were talking to each other were the ones with the fake Fox, like, soft heads. All of the Fox Tech people, you could hear their radios when they were talking.
I don't even know if this is possible. I don't know if this is a thing that they could do, but I said before I was suspicious that he might be a scion, or someone that is making this all happen is a scion. I don't know if those of us with this capability can make bodies move around and things, or make them do something, but if they are hive mind, or if they are communicating, you know, with thought rather than word, perhaps Sunny-san seems convinced it's not magic. We know there is no technology because we looked inside the mask and inside the head and there is nothing there. It is all just flesh and blood.
Does Sunny know about what happened today?
I haven't gotten word back from Sunny.
Yeah, because he was not in
Rogue
Has he said anything?
security
them
comms.
earlier.
I mean, it's the elephant in the room. Sunny's been beyond suspicious since the beginning,
Wait.
and you've been defending him.
I don't know. The reason I asked.
I'm more worried for his safety. If he is
Yeah.
not against us, he could be in trouble.
That's what I'm worried about because he hasn't said anything, and if he's with the family, regardless, he is possibly captured or he's with them. So either way, it's bad.
This would be where it would have been nice if he shared any of that information.
But
Unless
no.
maybe they were watching him? I
Has
think
he
maybe
ever?
knows... Well,
has he ever talked about anything in particular he wants, like goals or anything?
So
Sonny wants the meat rack to be better. He's literally... He wants... I believe him. He comes up to me. He says these things.
well,
I'm talking
he did
about
say something
recently.
very particular to me the other day.
Recently, he did say that
when
to
he
me.
talked to me.
Hmm.
He said that the Mitrak is his #1 priority, but then he proceeded to say that John is the most important thing in his life and he will do anything
Who's
to keep
John?
him safe. You know,
The
purple.
small fox-like dude, right?
Oh.
Fox
Okay.
man.
Oh, works at the gym,
Runs the
right?
gym.
Yeah.
The one with all those spells that you should really keep control of.
One thing that I haven't mentioned that I keep thinking of, I don't think. So, the first day that Fox Tech came by, the first day Fox Tech came by, there was one point where they all started humming the Pop Goes the Weasel at the same time. And they were walking down the road in a line. And mid-conversation, Sonny started just humming it, put on his fox mask, and followed in line with them.
Look, Sonny has always pulled pranks. I'm not saying that's a prank, but he did tell me he was fucking around.
Just wondering if maybe there is actually a reason he has been keeping information from us, only trying to push us in a direction. You know that thing that I did with Vinasan? You know, at that bar, the morgue one. What if someone is spying on him, making certain he doesn't do anything? You know?
That's...
Otherwise,
that's
my only
possible.
other idea is he is at the center
was-
of it all. Maybe he is the one making all of this happen.
We do also.
I've held that belief
I
for
think
a while.
he could be trying to get us off Fox Tech because we're focused on Fox Tech for some reason, even though there's just a bunch of fucking PMC cunts that keep coming down to the street. That is another option.
Well,
And telling us straight
we
up
were
is
focused
caught
on
in the
Fox
family
Tech
now.
because they were causing direct problems in our businesses. It kind of makes sense that we'd be focused on them. But regardless, I do think we should take into account the fact that Sonny could be using excuses and just lying, you know, saying it's a joke and whatnot.
You don't know Sonny.
That's the
Please.
whole
I don't
point.
know, but I do know people.
Hamsuki-san, that is
And
kind of the
people
problem
lie to
here.
get what they want.
I don't know Sunny, so it's difficult for me to trust him, especially when this happens. If Penny-san were to tell me that she
I wasn't
knows
saying you don't.
information,
You're closer to him.
I am admitting I
Then-
don't know him, and no, I'm not close to him. I barely know him. The most I know about him is that he is a cannibal, and that makes me very uncomfortable, to be honest.
Jasmine was a... Never mind.
If Penny-san were to do the same thing, I know her. I can trust that she's not doing something to try to hurt me. I don't know him that well, so I'm having to put blind
Well-
trust into this situation.
Let's be careful about this. Because what you've said, someone could be watching him. What I've said, someone could be protecting. He could be trying to get us off of Foxtech. Because the talks I've had with Sonny, he wants security to do better. He wants us to stop being aggressive. He wants us to stop yelling in people's faces. He wants us to stop making enemies. Foxtech's a bunch of cockheads. We are sometimes aggressive with them. They are also aggressive with us. I can see him doing that, maybe getting caught up in the family, not knowing what they are. He's also a prankster. Alright, the dude jokes around a lot. He's got a fucking horrible sense of humor. And you're right, he has constantly talked about eating people. I've never seen him do it.
This just doesn't seem safe. Everything you're describing about him.
It's all just... It's just all a bunch of red flags, honestly.
Not to mention, before we had a 2-hour-long dick flattening on a Wednesday,
He effectively came up to me and said, everyone's doing things wrong.
no one's doing what they're supposed to be doing on security. Which I don't know. Personally, I view as more of an insult to the meat rack than anything.
I think that's bullshit. I think people are doing the wrong things and are refusing to look at them. There's a lot of places to improve. I
not
honestly
going
think
back
we've
to the
improved a lot.
talk about-
I'm not saying you're doing all the wrong things. I am saying we're improving. There's more room to improve. And I'm also trying
If he
to improve.
wants to improve, he should tell us rather than simply insulting us.
Then we need to sit down and talk to him if he's not hostage right now. If he's not working for them.
Look, I just...
We're
I
about
think
to
it
go in a
is...
circle.
Yeah.
I think it's just worth considering that he could be using excuses or lying to us, whether that be because he's under the influence of someone else, being threatened. You shouldn't discount that possibility.
I'm not discounting anything. If anything, people discount my fucking opinions a lot because they think I'm only looking in one direction.
We're not
I gotta calm
discounting
down.
your
I'm sorry.
opinions,
No,
Mrs.
not right now. I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm not. Stop. I'm.
Thank you.
We're just bringing up the other facts. The things that we have seen as well. We
I'm
don't
not
know.
yelling at you guys. Sorry.
I think right now.
I am oftentimes looking in many different directions and feel like people get upset at me for it because they think I'm looking in only one. I'm not.
I
also
say
don't want
our
to see
first step
my friend be
in dealing
hurt
with
or-
this. Yeah, I know. I would suggest we focus on making certain that the meat truck and its patrons are secure, and to figure out where Sonny is. If he's not responding to messages, that's concerning, especially with everything going on right now. If we don't hear from him soon, I'd say we start to really worry and try to figure out where the heck he is. Maybe who saw him last, where he was going, what he's been up to. To be honest, he's been spending so much time around this Foxtech and this family. I don't know. I know he lives at the meat track. John might know.
I'm gonna message Arden and make sure they're okay. And I think I'm just gonna sleep on this. Cause like you said,
Yeah,
in circles
I-
right now. I'm gonna sleep on my phone, so if anything happens to the meat rack, I can be there pretty fucking fast. So.
Agreed.
But I'm
where is
gonna stay
where do
up
they
here.
Make
live?
certain to keep my phone on.
Art,
I'm staying up here.
For now.
At the very least, I know that apparently they need to be dismembered and burned.
Right there.
So I guess I'm gonna go find a place to buy a sword. Not that
It's
I want to
the Water
have to do
District
that, but-
slums. Yeah.
Okay. If you need me, just scream and I'll send people.
No,
Hey,
I'm
Charlie,
I'm
you
gonna
know
have her come
anyone
up
who,
here.
crafts or sells weapons?
That's why I was
okay,
checking to
good,
see if she's
good.
okay. I'll be here.
Well, I mean, if you'd like.
I can take the anchor and get to the meat
let me
rack pretty
put the
fucking
sword
fast
out.
if something happens.
I
tonight.
have a sword like mine that's
Mm.
good against metal,
I'm
but
jumping
it's
mad.
also just a
If,
pretty good
uh,
hacker.
For
And,
whatever odd reason,
a
I'm
single-edged
asleep,
machete-like
and you need to
sword.
go
For
run.
me, I'm
Just
thinking I need
come
something a little
bang
more
on my door or something.
light.
Get my
light
attention.
speed,
I
you
will
know?
wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Come running.
I can see what I can do. I
Mr.
mean, we
Arden,
do have a sword in stock, but
well,
no one's
I-
really
I
looking
might
for,
just-
you know,
if they need help getting up
traditional
here.
swords, so.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Preferably, I'd like
I'm
to
probably just
get
gonna
one
sleep
of
out
the
my
ones
common
that
area
I'm
tonight.
a little more trained on already.
Yeah.
I'll stay
Be
with
better
you.
to
Take a
have
part of the couch,
something I
and
have
Arden
some
can have
experience
another
with,
part.
Probably a GM.
Unless she needs a perch. I have no idea how she sleeps.
I'll see what I can do.
If you don't know anyone, I'll tap some of my own.
Right. I
I
will. I will ask.
She is a bird person,
She
right?
is a bird.
With
Yeah.
the-
Feathers.
Saw the
yeah.
feathers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see
Sort of
what
like
I can
how
do.
I have the scales. She has the feathers.
You have scales?
Need something I can still keep
Yeah.
light on my feet with,
I'm a-
after all.
I
Certainly
mean,
not
for
carrying
I
around
I
a
I
needle.
love this about
I know you've
you.
explained it, but I've never seen that. You
Yeah.
always look, you
I'll
know,
figure something.
smooth skin.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Worst case, I doubt that they're gonna follow me around on rooftops and shit.
Oh.
I'm pretty good at running away. Like
Now
I
you
said
know.
Before. Oh, what the fuck?
Hi, I'm Penny. I'm a lizard. Please don't tell people.
Not my business.
I'm also a 3'3"
There's a crowd behind
human,
you.
and I can kick high enough. Never mind.
I'm wearing a cup. I've learned hard lessons.
Still doesn't make it
Could have been
not
talking about
hurt.
the
Learning
shin.
everything about everyone.
Um,
Hi, my name's Charles. I know more about guns than people.
I suppose I could I know now, but
Yeah.
regardless, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Sleep out here. Keep each other company.
Does that mean that you're... Does that mean you're cold-blooded?
Yep. I don't do well in the cold. You can ask Sakoto. She's had to deal with it. Thanks for the
I
jacket.
mean, it was not really dealing with it. It was just helping you to not. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
The
Okay.
DMV.
Not taking you
There's
snowboarding.
a freak snowstorm at the. No, I can go snowboarding. There's just like. They make those chemical heat packs. I
She
just
just
need
has to
about
stay
a
warm.
couple dozen. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I can get like some kind of
Alright,
tank
then.
on my back of hot chocolate. That'll work.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I met this dwarf guy who carries around this, like, brewing vat on his back, and he just has it filled with alcohol all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay,
walks
I've
around
seen
the
that one.
meat rack all the time. Yeah.
If you want to contact Arden, let them know. If they need help getting up here, I would prefer you just stay here. I will go help pick them up, okay?
I'd prefer to go with you. So you can come with me to go get them.
Fair enough, but we
Alright.
stay with each other.
Yes, I'm.
So long as you are not down there by yourself. That's all I care.
I am freaked out enough. Yes.
Mhm.
I did want to speak to you too, but I know
Yes,
that
I
you
wanted
might
to speak
be-
to you as well.
Let's do this.
Thank you for helping and
Oh yeah.
helping us stay informed. And I'm sorry if the yelling from any of us. I know I lost my
Cool, huh?
Hey,
cool for a
it
moment there as
happens.
well.
I'd rather
Looks
know
like
that we
sick
all have
tax with
emotions and they're
scales.
still human than to see people
Yeah.
jaded and, you know...
I just try not to lose my emotions.
One day I might
I'll
show
lose
you the
myself
tail.
to them anyways.
I mean, I get it.
It's not right for me to yell. The same goes to you. I'm sorry I yelled earlier. It's not right.
Honestly, it makes me feel better because I was about to snap. I walked in, felt like I was being ambushed.
Sorry.
We had just been talking about it, and again, I was scared something had happened to you. I did not have my phone with me. I was depending on Penny-chan to read the text from,
I hate that I read through that text
security.
and none of it makes fucking sense and it all sounds insane. And then you told it and it makes sense, but it's all fucking insane.
It makes more sense when he says it, but also it is like
Fucking
creepy fox
insane.
mask people with no faces, you know, running around and trying to kill people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that sounds insane. But it's what we're dealing
yeah.
with.
Yeah, I think
Well-
I'd rather take the demons. At least they make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
But yeah, thank you. I need to talk with.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Just to fight rage.
stressful as these kind of talks
If you
can
want to
be, I'm
send a
glad that
message
we
to
can
them,
have them
we
and
can
be
go as soon
open
as
with each
we're
other.
done talking
Okay.
to him, if you prefer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go meditate in the wood, in the park, whatever that's called.
Garden.
Okay. If you have trouble, again, well, you may have to wait until we get back, but if you need to borrow some space, let me know.
No, I should be fine.
Alright, take care, and good luck.
Alright, well, have fun with your talk. And then you're getting out of here after that?
We live here.
Assuming, they need a...
Mhm.
Well, she knows.
Okay.
I think she was referring to going and helping her friend get here.
Okay.
Just send them a message.
I am.
See what they
Right
prefer
now.
to do. If they prefer to just come here themselves, that's fine.
Okay, well. I'll let you guys get this sorted. Go see what everyone else is up to.
Okay. So. Would you like me to go forward with why I did what I did, or would you rather get your concerns out and then I can address them?
I prefer for you to speak.
Okay.
I want to know why you did what you did.
So, I will start at the beginning. And by the beginning, I don't mean the beginning of this scenario. I mean all the way back to my beginnings in Zafira. Yoldir was one of the first people to talk to me like a human being. In fact, he was the fourth person to talk to me like a human being. And by that, I mean any shred of dignity. For most groups, it was, oh look, it's the petty human. Oh look, it's the dirt man. Oh look, it's that, a homeless guy who's with us. So, I already had some level of respect for him, considering he asked for my opinion on how things were going in the waterfront when I had escaped the Aether zombies. So I already had some degree of trust with him. Now, the reason I did what I did is in part based on his response to the end of that conflict. He had to bury a lot of his own people, and so did a lot of people in Guardian. They are acutely aware of what it is like to be under threat of losing somebody or losing somebody. So, when I went to him and I explained what happened and why exactly I did it, I tapped on that fear. I tapped on the fact that as much as he is a councilman and I am just some grunt under him, we are doing what we are doing for the same reason. And if he was going to attack me for that, then, hey, my fault for being an idiot. I should not have done that, and I agree. Primarily because it wasn't right to make both of you concerned for me. And I am sorry about that. I did it without thinking. I made it a risk, but I didn't realize that y'all would be concerned for me in that way.
It just didn't seem like you. Usually you seem so much more careful, cautious. I hear there is other things that I'm not fully knowledgeable on, things about them. possibly threatening Kaika's warehouse and all of this, but
Well, that's just a geographic location, but that doesn't mean all that much. This wasn't even the same cell as far as I'm aware. This is more the fact that this was people. This is people who were able to identify Penny. Or potentially identify Penny. Penny is one of the 5 reasons I am at the meat rack still. When I learned that they were released and not being closely monitored, so that way they would not be able to inform anyone and potentially risk her ability to be down there, I had to take action. I was not going to allow any possibility that I could control to allow them to hurt her.
But is killing them the right answer? They're terrible people, I'm sure.
It's still...
I'm sure they deserve whatever happens to them.
But it's still murder.
It is. Unfortunately, in regards to people I care for deeply, that moral compass can become unbalanced. I'll be the first to admit that. Like I explained to you earlier, Penny, I am tired of losing people and burying friends. And if that meant that I had to rely on the old ways of thinking in the Rangers, there was a part of my mind that was at peace with that. Do I think that it's wrong? Yes. My whole military career was doing the wrong thing. I'll have to justify to whoever will judge me when I die if it was for the right reason. And odds are, they will probably find me wanting.
They'll find me wanting too. I've murdered in cold blood. But I'm changing. I could try to find them and kill them myself. Running works. Hiding works. I'm gonna be sticking to the shadows for a while. And I'll pass over.
You know, and even if that is the case, all it would take would be for all of us coming together and saying, no, this is our friend, you're not touching her, and making whatever they intend to do so much of a trouble that they don't even want to bother. She is one person.
Dakota does have a point.
Killing them is...
And did you find out who they've talked to? Are they on the list to get killed?
No.
Yeah, if they hadn't told anyone yet, then you solved that problem. And you chose a means that you saw as right. The law it's not, but somewhere it's justified. But those 2, 3, whatever souls are also on me.
I'm not sure I can see it that way, but I am not going to say that you're wrong. At the end of the day, it might have been for you, but I was the one who did what I did. I'll own up to that.
But you did it for me.
There could have been. I did.
So part of it's on me.
I see.
You're not going to do the same thing for me in this situation with Malias, right? You're not going to go after him.
No. After seeing what happened here, no. To be honest, there was a part of me that didn't consider this. Because back home, it's just what you did. I hate to defend myself by saying it's a learned behavior, but in some degree it is. You find this threat that threatens something very close to you. You gather what resources you can, and you deal with it intelligently. It's both the military mindset and the mindset of a place where something can be taken from you in a split second. And even if you could run, I didn't know up until just Monday that you had viewed Aegis as more of a home than the meat rack. I know you potentially had your disagreements, but you worked there. You lived there. I wouldn't want that to be taken away from you either. Now, is it my right to see that and decide that the right answer is killing someone? No. The cookbook teaches you that killing is wrong, but I've been doing it for 9 years.
Charles. I'm not mad at you.
Yes. I'm mad at myself that y'all are worried. And I'm mad that I put the grief on your shoulders.
Charles. I reap souls. It's part of my life now.
The act of killing is a natural one, but under the wrong circumstances, it is something that can twist you, turn you into something you shouldn't be. I understand if it's something that you already are and you're trying to change, but I didn't think you would ever do something.
I'm not proving that. It's normally not. And it's a part of me that I don't like going back to. Like I told you, I'd rather live a life where I get to hang up my guns, take off my armor, and watch everyone be happy and grow old, but that's not my old life. That's not this life. At least not that I can see it.
This life.
Well, your life is now intertwined with others. And if you think in the future something like this is what's necessary, you include us, or whomever you think you're doing it for. Even if you think it's your fault or not. If you'd come to me and
I'm worried that
asked what the solution was, we just spent an hour talking about protecting me from the maelstrom, protecting the meat rack from the Fox family. We have solutions for it now. It took me a bit to understand and come around, but what you did was rash. Probably completely based on emotion.
it was. I was worried that bringing that up to you would compromise you. Because I remember your reaction to them being jailed in the first place. And you were proven right. You were. We didn't protect you as much as we should have. No, I didn't bring it up because I wanted to. There's a part of me that just wanted to be out of your sight, out of your mind, and not have to live hunted. But that's not my decision to make. I
To be honest, you
realize
got
that
lucky.
now.
Or maybe not. I don't know. The Gaultier is. He is a councilman. He has the power and the resources to make any of us just gone. And while I know you trust him, you have history with him and he has shown you respect, but you don't spit in the face of someone like that. I thought you were going to die if you did that. And maybe I misjudged Gaultier. I've been thinking a lot about all of that as of late, but I don't know. Honestly,
I think
after everything
if
that
it
he
was-
said and did the other night, I just don't want to see him or talk to him. Is just, I don't want him to see me. I don't want him to see any of us. He's possibly dangerous to us, but also seems to take a strange interest in us. I don't want him interested in me. I would prefer just to never have him know who I am, know my name, any of it.
The issue is that he was around during the Aether War, and that shaped his opinion of us at the meat rack. He saw a bunch of people who had no right to be as effective as the meat rack was, stand up and survive. He saw and that helped bickered and squabbled amongst each other for months, while the meat rack held firm in its beliefs and its actions. Hell, we didn't even backtalk. You were there. I fought the Aether with a 2x4. That was how committed we were. There is a part of him that is immensely respectful of that. And there is a part of him that is seeing that and is intrigued, may not be the right word, but there is a part of him that is I guess interested. And the deal is that I would tell him to keep his distance, but you also don't want me indicating, as far as I'm aware, that you want me to tell him to keep his distance.
Don't tell him anything. It's more like I'm just... I am no one. Or at least should be no one to these people. So that he takes an interest in me feels strange. You know? It's scary. These are councilmen. They are dangerous people. And perhaps, yes, he is one of a mild temperament compared to the others. Nemesis, Malleus, they're crazy. I would never want to mess with them by any means.
Right.
He, at least, I can see him on the street and say, hello. I don't tell him about my day. I don't tell him about how I am feeling. If I have a question, sure. I asked him why he wanted to become a councilman in the first place. Because I was told he was new, and he seemed mild by comparison to the others. But that does not change the fact that he is a councilman now. I
Like
have
said,
learned
I
very
think he is
quickly that
still
all of
getting
them
used to that.
have. All of them have something they're wanting. And I don't want to be a part of that. So when he comes to me and is saying, you know, why are you intimidated by me? Why are you scared of me? Why do you not like
Arden's
me?
here,
It's...
by the way.
Why does our opinion matter, huh?
Why does our
Oh.
opinion matter to someone
Hey,
like a
Arden.
councilman?
Thank you for coming up.
I'm not even a citizen
no problem.
of Zafira.
Do you,
I live here.
do you have
I
perch
come from a
or
completely different country.
pillows or...
What?
I lived in Zafira for maybe 3 or so months.
You're a bird.
I sleep in a bed.
Okay, good.
It confuses me.
It's gonna be the
Why
couch
does
tonight.
he care? If it is because I work at the meat rack and he has respect for the meat rack, I can at least sort of understand that.
It wasn't too far.
I
It
can
was
begin
You're
to
also-
understand what he wants.
As far as I'm aware,
Known to be a favored associate of Hamsky's.
you are
Well,
also
you know
in
everything.
the running for the head of security.
Charles went and took care of 3 Maelstrom that, knew where I was.
Unfortunately, as I said,
I
you
trust
are
her.
rapidly running out of being the nobody.
Maybe I should just try to keep being nobody and want to be somebody.
Well, trying to be nobody's gotten us
I
this
shall
far.
meet with the council.
Next you know it, you and I will both be on the council.
Don't even joke.
I
mean,
I want to, but
wouldn't be
Out
that
of
bad.
respect, I will refrain.
I think even I would be a little bit disgusted at that.
You can be disgusted at that.
I think you do a good job at it. I'll
Iris
be
is
the
upset.
one person.
You can
of-
be the same if I
of
become a
more
council
faith
member somehow.
At me
Probably
or at
not.
the idea of being a councilman.
I don't know. I don't know the first thing about being these political types or I'm not a powerful person like Nemesis or Malleus or any of this.
Well, from judging what I
want to
know
be.
about a councilman, and from looking at you, you're not manipulative. You seem like a nice person, and to be a councilman, it seems like you need to be manipulative and an asshole.
I got the asshole down.
Shh.
Please don't.
Debatable.
Am I wrong?
You too.
Like I said, debatable.
You are not this. No. Sassy, yes.
No,
Occasionally.
I'm saying it's debatable that she's an asshole.
What, no, I'm speaking to her.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think she is either. Sassy and perhaps occasionally say rude things, but most of the time they deserve what you're saying anyway.
Very true. This little lizard brain can't handle much more. I'm gonna get washed up and change into something more comfortable, and you wanna hang out on the couches? Girl talk.
Are you punching my head?
Does that mean I can't have a private talk with you, Penny?
Makes a good target when it's like right there.
Knee Hamsky saying it's a breast.
Come back and get me. I'll be here.
For you, Belle, anything.
You know, I'm starting to question if he's ever seen Titty.
Glad to hear that.
With Adela?
Any place you want to do it specifically?
I don't know what it is. So this is fine.
I walked into the training room and they were fighting some giant
I'd like it to be a bit more private.
monster thing
Let's
with
go
swords.
towards
Instead of
the.
a simulation.
No one ever goes down to the engineering bay. Honestly, this is. I go down to the engineering bay when I would be alone.
Okay. Okay, so I don't really know how to start this part, but okay, I kind of know that you like me. I'm fairly certain I like you. I'm gonna say this as bluntly as fucking possible. Do you want to try and be something?
Well, if what I was feeling earlier has anything to do with it, I think so. Pretty confident, yeah. I mean, unless.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie. When you was talking about throwing yourselves over, I was almost ready to slap you and tell you that I depend on you, but we won't go into that.
I've never felt these things before. I've always been.
Same here.
Well, you've been around cute people longer than I have. Trust me, there's not a single scrap or a maelstrom that, yeah, they're mostly guys for some reason.
I mean, the thing is for me is that I haven't really. Sure, I'm surrounded by all these pretty girls, but I've never really felt anything for them. I've just seen that they're attractive, like, oh, they'd be a good, like, you know, friends with benefits or a fling or something like that, but I've never, you know, wanted to actually be something with them, like, shit, like, where I've been this entire time was getting, like, fucking feeling advice from Saya.
Okay. About us?
Well, specifically what I'm feeling about you. I wanted to make sure with her that what I'm feeling isn't just what I usually feel, and it's... Because I don't want to make it...
So... When I, started getting to know you, because you had the armor, different armor, and, I had no idea what was inside. I mean, it was like 2 months before I even saw you with your helmet off. I, got to know you. Got to be friends with you, and that felt good, and found out more and more about you, and you're a pretty neat person. And then,
I can say the same to you.
And then you came back from the thing, and, you had no armor on. And,
yeah.
That was really nice. Yeah. And, yeah, so I guess it's sort of like the other way around for me. Got to meet a really awesome person, get to know you, and then find out you're fucking hot.
I mean, I just saw someone the first time just in a hood. Don't really see much of them. They sound cute, but... And then slowly over time, as I've got to know you more and more, it's just... the usual flirts that I would have with people just started to, like, start meaning more to me, and then... Same straight back at you.
And here I am. Yeah, this
In
is
all your glory.
pretty much me now, yeah.
I ain't complaining.
So, so we're making this official?
I mean, if you want to.
Pardon me?
I think it would be nice and she's completely oblivious to what's going on. She's
Oh,
such
God, I
a
think
darling.
my heart dropped when I heard somebody. I just heard a noise behind me, and I heard my heart just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like that very much.
Okay.
And, out of curiosity, what was that thing?
That thing?
I'm not, I mean, what's her name, Emily? I think?
Oh. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
she was just another one of those friends with benefits thing.
Ah. Okay.
There was nothing serious, at least from my end.
I guess we've we've joked about that, so yeah.
I'll be honest, these feelings is kind of why I didn't move forward with that whole thing with you, because I don't know, just part of me didn't want to make it feel like I was using you anyway.
You two doing alright?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need anything?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
No?
Mm.
Heard a little bit of giggling.
Girls always giggle.
You know, just
What are you
girl talk.
giggling
Yeah, girl
about?
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Why are you blushing?
I'm not blushing. I'm slowly
You
turning
sure?
red. I'm changing my color. It's what I do.
Uh-huh. Why is it only on your face?
Why are the skulls only in certain places too?
I'll leave you two be. If you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be in the training room.
I don't think she noticed the first time, that's why she didn't say anything.
Nope. Right.
It says a lot when I'm feeling like a little school, like a high school girl about this.
I think it's cute.
Oh, stop it, you
Hard
fucking
warrior
cripple.
exterior, underneath armor. Soft girly girl on the inside. Sounds perfect to me. It's like a fancy chocolate.
Well, I have been told I am pretty sweet.
You are. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck to do now.
I'm supposed to go back out there and continue to be pissed off at Charles. You know what Charles did, right?
I know.
Okay. I forget you told me, didn't you? God,
Yeah.
there's so much going on right now.
Hey, at least you've got some good news to go with it.
Yeah. We're having a sleepover on the couch tonight. Because I was gonna go hang out with Arden and bitch about you dating some other woman when I had feelings for you. And well, that's
You know,
changed now.
funnily
So
you know, as, As I was escorting Emily out of there, she was just like, I think Penny's jealous.
Was it that obvious?
It kind of was, hun.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess things up or make things complicated. Alright.
No, like I said, there was nothing serious on my side with her.
Okay. Well, let's go back out there and try to be serious and not giggle too much.
Oh god, we're gonna be like giggly schoolgirls now, aren't we? Fuck.
And everything's gonna be an innuendo. Pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't it already?
Valid point, yeah. Now, no holds barred.
Fuck, you're right.
Fully going where no lesbians
I
gone
didn't plan this
before.
far.
And I can't walk away from the electrical cord for some reason. Don't ask about it.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to swap in a second.
Yeah, my feet are tired. My feet have fallen asleep. My hands are pretty close to falling asleep.
Yeah, I'm totally not swapping a cable between my hands every 3 minutes.
You're on life support.
Become a person to any of these people until
after.
well after. I did not start working at the Mitrak until after, well, no.
You were still helping Hamsky long before you were an employee.
I was talking with him. Helping
You were
him
tempering
was...
him.
He knew he could talk to me about his problems and I would listen, even if I didn't understand. And I would be a calm voice. That was it. I was a
Having
friend.
dealt with all these
Wasn't
folks here,
a
do you think he has many of those
member
voices
to
left?
defend yourself against? Or so I'm told. Kinda gross.
Ah, yes.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much.
Nothing much, no.
I
That
was just getting acquainted with Arden here.
that thing we were going to bitch about, we can't bitch about anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We can find something else to
I
bitch about.
apologize for ruining your plans.
I don't. Anyways,
Something else to bitch about.
I'm not gonna question it. It was Yarrick.
no, that's how all the Fox Tech shit started.
Well, I could
The
talk
only,
about what was on
the
those.
only thing he didn't do was jump down 10 stories, pull his gun, and then off squat and point the gun.
Fuck, he should've.
That would have been just, that
He
would
would
have
have put the fear.
that would have stuck it.
He would have put the fear of God into Jack then.
Really long story. Yeah. Dude, there's, do you know who Athena is?
No. If you mean the goddess, yes.
No,
but
not
if
that
this
one.
is the person, then no.
The one that thinks she's a goddess. And tore down the, water
Oh,
district.
that type.
Yeah. Where's dude? For a while, I actually
yeah,
was
fucking.
more afraid of her than the Maelstrom. But, I'm going to, take a shower and freshen up. Because I am exhausted. And then, do you need to grab, like, a laptop or something for you? Or is your phone enough, or?
My phone should be good. I
Okay.
can work on it from there.
Okay. Have I introduced you to?
Yeah, we've already.
Okay, good.
Yep. blue bitch.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Yeah,
accurate.
that's how I introduced myself to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
He said you can
Okay,
call me
look.
Bella Blue bitch.
You can call me. You can call me.
You didn't tell
Bird
me
Brain.
that. What the fuck?
Accurate.
Am I not good enough for you, Belle?
No, you're not.
Excuse me.
Down, Tiger.
My emotions.
Down,
My emotions. Oh, I'm dying. Someone start an anime villain arc about me.
Suffer.
Yeah, I can't think of what a tiger would look like. But come to think of it, I do know a fox once.
You know
So
what
I
a
guess
tiger looks like?
Someone's
someone's
here. You wanna?
That's battery.
Here.
Yeah, I know. You were.
I have to see them in person.
Penny was saying not to talk about their.
Oh, right.
They have the age. They're fine. I'm also
I don't know who.
covered in scales. In places.
Yeah, you said don't tell anyone, so I didn't know if you can make that go away again or not. Like, who knows and who doesn't know?
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, what do you want? I can make it go away. Do you want me to be a fox girl? Do you want me to be a little robot?
Honey,
What?
I was saying because someone walked in who I did
Honey
not
is a
know
term
if
of
they
endearment.
knew about you or not.
People say that sometimes. I used to say babe all the time, remember? I got that right off my fucking vocabulary because somebody took it the wrong way.
Yeah, I always did feel a little
Someone walked
uncomfortable.
in, I did not.
Okay.
Someone walked in, I didn't
You're
know
fine.
if they knew about your thing or not, and I was warning you in case you didn't want them to see.
Thank you.
Markings are fun. I mean, look at all my feathers.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
Yeah, markings are fun. Just not the ones that I'm thinking about.
Oh, you're thinking about fingernails down. Never mind. How about that shower?
Fingernails down the back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely one that I'm thinking of. But that's not all of them.
Huh?
Sorry. Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Nandeska.
Domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto?
Domo. Domo.
This is really fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't do that.
The coffee table was a lot closer than I thought it was.
What? Oh, that.
That. Ding, ding, ding. Ow.
Oh dear.
Ah. So, let's see here. How do I do this?
Punch in the air.
Where's my
How do you do this?
umbilical cord? Okay, so I turn this. Okay, wait. Oh god, what the fuck? Okay.
Get away.
Yeah.
Was she always like that?
Yes. No. When my hand dies. Honestly, I can just do that. Excuse me.
I think you might need a carrier.
Alright.
Penny, why are you squatting like that? What are you doing? You're trying to throw it back, Penny. What are you doing?
Don't fall.
My thighs are burning. Okay. That's way too fucking serious for me. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Do you still want me to stay up here, by the way? Is this the couch I'm sleeping on?
Is it comfortable?
You know, I was just making sure.
Yeah, this couch. I mean, the internet's
Am I
like
allowed to
super
will
fucking
people
fast
be
here.
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
You
can
can
tell.
sleep here just fine.
I mean, if you need a place to stay, we can talk to people.
No, it's okay.
The internet's really
I was just
fucking
wondering.
fast here.
Mhm.
Okay.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Oh, look, you're heading this way too? Awesome.
Yeah.
How do you not know if you're or not? Clean up your fucking apartment.
Check my apartment again. I'm so busy doing deliveries that like usually once I get home I just kind of flop into the bed. I
Do
don't
your
even know
laundry,
what's in
then
my
you'll be able to find your
apartment.
couch. She just did her laundry, she'd be able to find her couch. Yeah.
How much you want to bet that the vast majority of what's covering up her apartment is just like empty ramen cups?
That would not surprise me.
I can't believe it. You're heading to the showers too.
Yeah. Which I guess begs the question, your shower or my shower this time? Mine. Okay. All the way down here. I have no idea where. Wait, I do know. I'm pretty sure I know where your room is.
Yeah, it's probably like the same distance but to the left.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was about to get really worried that you're in the same room that I'm in.
No, I'm on the completely opposite side.
Okay, yeah. My name here is Empty.
Wow, same.
Who's that?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm about to get kicked in the head.
I
Oh, no, that's
no,
walking.
I think
Okay.
they're walking. Or is that
Yeah,
Hamsky?
they're walking. I think that is Hamsky.
You want to blow his
Yeah, that's
mind?
Hamsky. I can see the yellow leg.
Yeah, we're gonna blow his mind.
Wait, are we gonna tell him?
Why not?
Fuck it again.
Oh, did his leg fall off? Holy fuck. Didn't know you could just screw it back on. That's awesome. Can't believe it's dead.
I guess that's cybernetics for you.
Yeah, Sakoto and Charles are still
So-
going out about stuff. Belle and I are gonna go shower together.
Yeah. What? What? Huh?
Naked.
What? Why? What? Why the fuck would you?
Are you saying she's not cute? I mean, that look. This
I'm
is
just
why.
wondering why you're saying it.
This is why.
Are you showing off or something?
Can I show you off,
Maybe.
baby?
I was thinking about how I funnel chi into my hands, and you guys over here fucking me up. I can't fuck. I gotta go.
No. We're. Never mind.
Let's not blow his brain too hard. Oh god.
Right.
You span around when you said that.
I feel like I should be a lot more depressed tonight, but I'm not, and I'm okay with this.
Oh, you're welcome.
See, Penny Empty.
Oh, mine's much further that way.
Okay, good. Mine's closer. Cool. So evidently, like, there's an antechamber. So there's 2 doors. On the other side of this door, there's a closet and the bathroom. Yeah. And then the bedroom. I talked to Oblivious about this because there are not communal showers.
Oh, okay.
All right. Brown chicken, brown cow.
What?
Brown chicken,
Never heard
brown
that
cow.
before.
Oh, brown chicken, bow wow. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh.
It's porn music.
Yeah, I get that now.
Yeah. Penny has never seen porn, but for some reason she's hearing that music in her head. And she's like awkwardly getting undressed again. You'd think she'd get used to it by now. The
Oh, yeah,
second time.
Belle's gonna absolutely tease the fuck out of her.
Oh, she's gonna be blushing like mad. Yeah. She's gonna be Penny. Yeah. So like, was that planned, or was that just like an
No.
existing day off? Nice.
like Belle's been wanting to talk to Saya about like these feelings, but the whole hearing Penny like how she was gonna give herself up that like nobody saw, but Belle walked away with tears in her eye.
Oh, honey.
And she just sat in her room for like a good 10 minutes before deciding I'm gonna go find Saya.
Penny saw the access request, and she was like, "Oh hell no!" Before she even got up here.
Wait, which one was that?
You asking for permission to bring a friend up?
Oh.
Penny's like, "What friend?"
What?
All right, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I literally have work in
it's
6
our
hours.
7.
So yeah, all right, cool. So
Okay, yeah.
awesome.
Yes, see you later.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go invis and then
I need to sleep.
and let Arden know that they would
Alright.
take like a 45-minute long shower.
Alright, see you later.
Is my no, my heart's not dead. Okay. Weird. Okay, weird.
And my family had to move into Japan. The Japanese are not the kindest to Koreans.
Out of character.
So,
in about 45 minutes to an hour, and he's gonna come back in her pajamas. You're welcome.
Okay, fucking.
I gotta go to sleep.
Did you hear that? What
Good
was
night.
that?
I don't know.
Good night.
I just saw black and then what? What? No, not here.
I didn't know they had flies in space. That's like some wild buzzing. Space flies. They're like.
Was not ready for that.
But yeah. So for the most part, I did what I was told, went to school and stuff, and after what I guess people
let's get
around here
serious.
would know as high school. After high school, I
Not lose yourself in this.
Okay. All right, my friend, my friend Holios. That sounds really horrible. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful night. I am going to sleep. You all are all amazing, and I love you all, and we will do this again probably tomorrow, I'm thinking. Stream starting, stream ending. Boop. Okay, bye-bye.